good, everybody? It's your girl Sharice, and okay, ready. What's good, everybody? It's your girl Sharice Roxbourgh, who everybody calls Roxy. Today I'm going to be showing you 4 easy natural looking styles that you could do with clip-in hair. Yes guys, I said 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 styles. If you are new here, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. See you in a minute. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to section off my hair because I'm going to be putting in clip-ins and I want to be able to secure them. So with clip-ins, you always want to ensure that you measure your hair because each part of your head has a different size and length, and you have to put the correct size clip-ins in there or it's not going to look too natural. So I'm going to be showing you a video after this one. Comment down below if you guys want a video of that, showing how to make your own clip-ins, because I actually made these ones myself. This particular style will require some tracks in the front because I'm going to be letting it down, and with clip-ins you always want to ensure that all of your hair is pretty even, so you don't want some parts full and some parts sparse. That's not just not gonna look good. So you just put some where you believe that you will need the extra boost for your own natural hair. I'm doing a middle part, so I want both sides to have the same amount of hair, the same length. Now, I had these clip-ins for a minute and actually made them for a different style, for a different clip-in style. So the length was not for the top of my head. Like, I didn't cut new clip-ins for the top of my head, but it worked out fine in the end. But if you're going to do this particular style, like I said before, you'll want to ensure that you measure it so that you have the precise clip-ins for that, and I'm pretty much just putting some heat protectant on my hair because I'm going to be flat ironing it and I want to protect it from the heat. Child, I don't even know why I'm lying to y'all. I don't always do this step and that's why I have so much breakage, but I don't want y'all to break your hair, so put the heat protectant on it. But I'm too lazy sometimes to remember and I just don't always do it. But you should do it, and you shouldn't put heat on your hair all the time either. So I'm just putting 2 flat twists in the front just to give it a little something extra. Flat twisting is pretty easy. All you have to do is start from the front and twirl it all the way back. So I'm twirling it away from my face. That's also important for it to look good. If you twirl it towards your face, it's gonna probably not look so good. And then I just secure it with some hairpins. I do the same exact thing with the opposite side. I just twirl the hair away from my face and then I secure it with some hairpins. So me with the flat iron, just bending my hair under, so I'm just pretty much curling it under so it has a more finished look. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm almost finished with this style, guys. I feel like clip-ins are so underrated, but they're really cool. And I feel like people with shorter hair don't tend to use clip-ins. Am I right? Do you guys use clip-ins? And the look is not complete without baby hairs. I'm kidding, guys. It's a personal preference of mine. But yeah, I just sprayed some water on to this toothbrush, which I only used for hair, so don't come for me. But yeah, that's it for this look. Since I'm doing a half up, half down, I figured a side part would be appropriate for this look. So I pretty much just separated some hair in the front because I'm going to be doing a kind of a 90s inspired side swoop. So that's why I parted off the front. And of course, I did the part in the back as well so I can secure the ponytail at the top of my head like you saw right there. And I'm adding some clip-ins to the front. I really didn't need to add any clip-ins to the front right here because I had enough hair to make the suit, but I wanted to show you if your hair is, you know, thin and you want it to be thicker, you can actually just add clip-ins right there. You can add clip-ins anywhere to your hair, guys. This is why it's so cool, and I feel like it's really, really underrated. So for the swoop, I molded the hair how I wanted it to lay and pretty much just tucked it behind my ear. But because I didn't want it to move, I'm going to be securing it with a hairpin. If your hair is long enough and you don't want to use a hairpin, you can pretty much just tuck it behind your ear and you'll pretty much get the same result. But for the hair not to move, you probably want to add a hairpin in there. Now for this part, I'm adding an extra piece of track onto the ponytail because I pretty much want it to be fluffier and look a little bit bigger. It's too sparse for my liking, so I'm using a bobby pin to secure one end, and you're pretty much just going to be wrapping the track around the ponytail. Now, if you don't wrap the track under the hair, like lift the hair like you see I'm doing right there, it's going to be a hot mess. So just work slowly and then ensure that the track is completely under the hair as you wrap it. You could put as much hair onto the ponytail as you want for however big or however long you want it. I just put one track on it because I just wanted a little bit more fluffier. I didn't want it to look too fake. So I just put a very short track on there and then I'm securing it with another hairpin. I must admit, of the four, this is my favorite look. This is the half up, half down, fully sleek, double space buns. And guys, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of like a childish look, but I love it so much. It's so fun, it's so fresh, and yeah, let's just get into it. I'm pretty much just sectioning off my hair, nothing too special. And of course, I had the tracks in the back that I didn't remove, so I have those there, and I'm adding some more in the top just to give it some more, I don't know, fluff. And yeah, I'm just covering it with, guys, don't be like me. When you're making your clip-ins, please put extra clips in the center. I did not put extra clips in the center of that one, but I made it work. Yeah, so you always want to cover your tracks. So for this look, it's half up, half down, so you know there's going to be a part there and you don't want your tracks to be exposed. So I just parted off some hair just to cover them up. So I'm usually horrible at parting my hair, but I'm trying my very best to get the part as straight as possible, because with this look, you want it to look as neat as it possibly can, and for that to happen, you have to have straight parts. So I pretty much just section it off and I clipped off that end so it does not get into my way, and I'm using some rubber bands to, because the hair itself is so small, the part itself is so small, I didn't want to use a regular hair tie, so I used rubber bands. And yeah, that gave me the hole that I wanted. Guys, the reason I'm spritzing my hair with water is because I have to be doing these styles back to back, and I'm not about to lay my hair with edge control or oils and stuff and then have to pull it right back down. So I'm just spritzing it with some water so that it can, and guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I use water in like real life too because I just prefer it that way. I don't like when my hair is too like hard and crusty. I just find that gels and edge controls, I just don't like the overall feeling that it gives to my hair. So guys, for the space buns, I didn't do nothing special. I just pretty much just rolled them around and then pinned them with some hairpins. That's pretty much it. No special buns. And again, guys, my look is not complete without baby hairs. If you see me on the road and my edges are not laid, girl, no matter how my hair is looking, just know my edges are gonna be laid. When you're doing a style, you have to ensure that you finesse it. At the end of the day, you want it to look finished. You want it to look like it was professionally done or even done by someone with a little bit of sense. So I just pretty much clipped up the ends and I'm just finessing, you know, and I don't know where my earring went, but I'm putting it back in and now I look cute. And that is it for this look. Now this style is my second favorite, and it's just because it's the easiest one. It's a simple low ponytail with two antlers. Yeah, I'm calling them antlers because I don't know what else to call them. So I'm gonna be putting clip ins in the front of my head because I wanted it to be longer. Like the front of my hair will not grow. I don't know what's wrong with it. The back of it will grow, the middle will grow, but the front will not grow. So I want some inches in the front of my head, and I'm putting the clip-ins there to get it. You got a problem with that? Come see me, pull up. So I feel like I'm officially drunk. But you know what? Let's keep moving. So when I'm putting the clip in, it kind of gave me a little trouble because I was putting it in the part. You know, when you section it off to get the little antlers out, you can see the clips on the clip in, and that ain't cute. So what I had to do was to pretty much jam it into the little bunch of hair that was there. So I didn't put it in the part itself. I kind of jammed the clip in the hair so that the hair covered it. I really hope that made sense to you. And to blend it even more, just use a fine-tooth comb to blend the hair in with the track. And that's what I'm doing right there, and that's pretty much it. So you always want to prep your hair before you put it in the ponytail. In my case, I'm just spritzing it with some water and then I'm brushing it back. For you, you could use whatever hair products you like. If you want to use the edge control, that's completely fine. And then you put it in the ponytail. Pretty simple, right? My antlers were looking a bit crooked and I wanted them to lay better. So I just went back in with the flat iron and I just trimmed up the ends. And you know, just a little bit of finessing going on here, nothing too serious, you know. I think y'all get the gist by now. I love baby hairs. So there I go again with the baby hairs. This look can be pretty much worn like this with the ends out, but I wanted to put it in a bun. Well, not a proper bun. I'm simply just gonna be tucking it under because ain't nobody got time to be spending all day on this hair. Secure it with some hairpins and you're all set. Guys, if you have made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe. And I love it when you guys comment, so drop a comment down below, give this a thumbs up if you like it, and watch out for my next video.